What's up, everyone? The Panda Photographer here, and it's time to go home. It's time to go, not home, but go back to Madison to continue my work until I decide when I'm going to let them know. Washington County News, how are you doing? So, yeah, it's the end of my birthday weekend, which is unfortunate, but I wish it was longer. I wish my stay was a little bit longer, but unfortunately can't stay too long because I only was on a certain budget, and that budget is pretty low, by the way. So I gotta save up money for something more important. But yeah, I also want to talk about good to see that you're doing great. By the way, everyone, that's Washington County News Station in Utah. But I want to talk about last night and this morning's video about why I decided to leave the photography and videography school Facebook group. And let me fast forward really quickly. An admin overreached and was very disrespectful. Actually, I didn't know he was an admin until I asked the David Oster, is he an admin? Because certain things were not correct, because David was looking for the post, he couldn't see it, and I asked him, is he an admin? He says yes, and this is why. That means an admin can also alter your post. He can filter your post, he can ghost your post. Yes, you can ghost posts on Facebook. I'm an admin for 4 other photography groups and 1 YouTube group. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes down to admin. Now, I also can hide your post or to just delete it entirely, which he did last night. He had deleted an entire conversation with not just one, but with like 5 other individuals, because no one knew this so-called personal vendetta against GIFs. When you attack someone's freedom of speech when they're trying to express something on social media, you cannot do that. Let me tell you why. As an admin, you're supposed to be respecting everyone's opinions. No matter how they express it, it's only an opinion. But in this case, we were talking about a Sony topic that someone else posed. And I post, this is Sony getting ready for a fight. It was a post of a Japanese girl going like this. Nothing more. Then he says that why you have to, he asked me a question about, are you going to continue to use GIFs? And I said, all day, every day. Because I'm starting to like using GIFs more. But I never had anything personal against using GIFs. But he does. So he attacked me by claiming that I knew that he doesn't like GIFs. I never knew. I actually never knew until yesterday, until last night, which was weird because that's a personal thing. You're not supposed to attack someone if you have something personal against GIFs. You leave that to yourself. You don't bring that to the community, and you don't implement that in a conversation accusing people of knowing. And he's talking about also, I'm playing the good side Samaritan. I don't know about that. I really think he has some type of personal vendetta against GIFs. But when you attack me, I'm going to shut you down really quickly. I don't care who you are. Policeman, fireman, FBI. You just attacked my civil liberties and my freedom of speech, which should be against, it actually is against Facebook policy. That's cyberbullying, by the way. So, mind you, it is cyberbullying. And if you look up the definition of cyberbullying, someone that torments, pick on for personal vendetta purposes. That's part of it, and I can continue to go on if you want me to give you a definition. Someone that is continue to torment or cause problems with one or maybe multiple individuals. In this case, not just me was attacked, but everyone else was attacked because using GIFs. But he attacked me saying things that were unorthodox, very unfounded. He has no right being an admin knowing that the platform itself, which is Facebook, is allowing people to use GIFs to express and humor. I'm the type of person that adds humor to even a sour situation. But in this regard, he had no right to attack me for no reason. There was nothing wrong with the GIF. There was nothing wrong with my text on top of the GIF. This chat says, this is Sony getting ready for a fight. Because of the video market side of things. But anyway, yeah, I really think that David should literally take the time out to evaluate who his admin really are, because you're losing important photographers in your community that help you grow as well. But not only that, also channel their growth within that community. And me, by leaving, I guarantee people are like, what happened to the Panda? What happened to the Panda? What happened to the Panda? Why is he not posting on this group? Is anyone from photography, videography school going to be honest about telling them the truth, what occurred? Maybe. That's up to them to actually tell the honest truth. This is why I make content to prove that what just happened today, well, last night, was unorthodox, wasn't necessary, wasn't needed, and you're trying to ruin something. And and this guy has an attitude about everything. For some reason, I don't post much anymore because I'm quite busy. I haven't posted photos on the group. It's once in a while now, but I always try to reenact and try to engage within that community when I see other people's posts, other people's imagery, other people's thoughts and opinions. I always add my sense of humor, because some conversations can be tense with other photographers. Photographers take things a little bit too seriously, and in this case, this admin was overreaching by cyberbullying the community, and I think I believe, and I know he was wrong for it, because I'm not the only one that reached out today and said the exact same thing. Not one, not two, but 5 other people saw it and say, yeah, the video before this, and then commented me on Facebook and messaged me and said, yeah, he's overreaching, he's very manipulative, very controlling. You gotta watch out what you say, or the post will be removed. When did this start happening on the photography, videography school? I've never seen any hostility on the group until now, which obviously says, and I've been with the group for a while, a long time, when it first started. So, I've been around for quite a bit. So, when it comes down to trying to help other photographers understand that the cyberbullying within the photography community is still there. It always will be there. Fanboyism, preference, personal vendettas. It's like, dude, your personal problems is not my problem. Your personal problem against what I post has nothing to reflect, honestly. Has nothing to reflect on what the community says. If the community, listen, it's one admin to over 5,000, 10,000 people. If 5,000 people like that post and like the GIF, you are outnumbered. And you were outnumbered, that's why you also deleted the post. Because you were outnumbered and you were wrong for what you said. And it was disrespectful to come at me, out of all people, talking about I'm selfish. You're selfish, obviously, because you obviously deleted everyone's conversation, or blocked me. Actually, no, he didn't block me. I removed myself from the group. He deleted the comment. He deleted the whole conversation in the post. He deleted the entire post of someone else's upload. You can't. First of all, the person that uploaded the Sony information about the Sony video market side of things, it is not you that should have removed it. There was nothing wrong with the post in the first place. So you owe that person that post that particular topic and an apology, because you were overreaching. You were very much overreaching, and you stepped out your boundaries there. Because when it comes down to disrespecting me, I don't tolerate that. I really don't. I don't tolerate men disrespecting women. I don't tolerate people disrespecting children. I definitely don't tolerate another photographer coming out their mouth and disrespecting the community or myself and let you get away with it. No, I don't roll ball like that. I definitely don't roll ball like that. You should have got your admin privileges revoked. Simple as that. Because that was uncalled for. Condition. Condition what? Your personal? You took your personal vendetta out on someone that had no knowledge of what, no acknowledgement of what your GIF beef is. I'm still shocked by that. I can't believe someone really hates GIFs. I'm still shocked by that. But anyway. So, that kind of ruined my birthday night last night. And not only that, someone here took 2 cans of beer that were rare and hard to find, and I wasn't even looking for it, and someone took it here, and I put it in the fridge. I made a video about that. The video was called Open a Can. And I put the other 2 in the fridge, and someone took it. And I'm pretty sure I know who it is, because it's none of the people that are actually traveling from afar. There were a few guys here that gave me suspicion. And the reason why it's suspicious is because I had my camera gear down here, and I had this gimbal and the phone. And one of the person was originally from here, but was in Tennessee or something like that. But you know, you got a lot of homeless people trying to, you know, don't look homeless, but they are, and they kind of short on money or whatever. It has happened in hostels. So, but stealing from another guest with the names on it, mind you that we're supposed to label our food or our beverages, which was, and the person still took it because they didn't care that much. So, actually, they didn't care at all. They just want to be very spiteful and disrespectful. But I digress. But yeah, that kind of ruined my birthday night, which was disappointing. I went to sleep early because I love the photography, videography school Facebook group more than that admin. That admin doesn't care for other people's imagery. Just look at the way he responds to your images. Oh, I could have done this better. Yes, that is feedback, but the way he says it is that I would have preferred if you did it like this, but it's alright. You can't judge people about what they see and what they love. Okay, photography is just an art form as anything else. If someone sees something the way they see it, you have to accept it. Yes, we take criticism, but you were overreaching quite a bit. And that's why I stopped posting for a while. Because when I was posting images, he was always critical about something I did in the photo. Always. And I thought that was intentionally because he thinks he's, quote unquote, knows everything about photography. Listen, you could be 20 years, 30 years, 40 years history in photography. Technology, photography, the whole game changes every single day. So you don't know everything. So stop believing in that crap. Listen, I got an education tutorial and I still don't know everything. You might have a master's, you still don't know everything. You'd be surprised at what you find out originally in the real world. But people literally were either out of boredom, wanted to pick a fight yesterday, or just was being just rude. I thought it was just rude. And those 5 other people reached out to me after seeing the video and seeing the post on Facebook and on Instagram. It's like, yeah, that dude overreaches too much. He's out of line, and David needs to be aware of it. He's out of line, and no one said anything because everyone's afraid they might be, the next photo or picture they post might be filtered or might not even show up. Because in some cases that has happened. But anyways, will I return to the group? Yes. Originally, when he's not an admin, I will return to the group when he's not an admin. As long as he's there in the presence of the photography community, videography school community, I am no longer want to be part of somebody in control of what you can see. So if I post something, and he decides to just, out of anger, just like, I hate this guy, let me just filter. Yeah, admins do that. And I can prove to you, because we already, in the Photoshop and Lightroom group, we kicked another admin out for that kind of abuse. Yeah, yes, I'm an admin for the Photoshop and Lightroom group, and we kicked out an admin just for that particular abuse. By he was favoring more photographers than others by filtering the post, and I noticed it, and I brought it up to another admin, and then I brought it to another admin, and we all had this group talk before we brought him into the conversation. We asked him, is there any reason why you are favoring more of this particular person over the community? Because we see that you're doing things to the post that is not in our description as admin, to overreach and abuse that power. He confessed it and said, yeah, my opinion is I don't like street photography. What? Like, you're a photographer, you should like the art, the craft. No, he doesn't like certain categories. We don't like an admin that can open his mind. So, it wasn't not my decision, because I'm not the boss of the group, but it was actually the photographer that set that group up. It was his decision to actually revoke his admin privileges. So, I'm still in the hostel. I don't get to leave until about 1 today, so I got 2 hours. I'm also charging my phone because my phone is dead, apparently. And I'm kind of upset that my night was ruined because the thing is that I post that comment. This is Sony getting ready for a fight. Like 2 hours prior to his response. I don't know what to say. I'm really shocked. And I thought David would, I just felt like David, no offense David, I just felt like you talked to him, but you mostly took his side. And let me explain why. This is how I feel. Now, you may have a different opinion, and I have to listen, but this is how I feel. If I come to you right away and report admin abuse, court, and then he removes it, and you can't locate it, the post, and I tell you what it was about, and you talk to him, and he says I don't know what he said to you, but I still have those screenshots, this is why I did the Instagram. I'm going to do the second Instagram and show you the screenshots, because I screenshotted. Every time he commented, no one's disrespecting anyone but him. You should have immediately took up with your other admin in a meeting or revoked his admin privileges, because as someone in the community, you're supposed to engage and have some type of solution. But last night wasn't a solution. The solution was for me, I'm going to leave the group. That is not a solution. That was my doing, my own way of. Until then, let David deal with this asshat. Let me go over and leave the group until he deals with it. The solution is not resolved yet because, like I said, I'm not the only one calling abuse and overreaching. There's a lot of people out there saying the same thing, and I'm pretty sure they're going to come forward and tell you, yeah, I like to do photography, but he's overreaching. I think he's just a little bit too cocky, a little bit too self-centered, a little bit too personal nitpicking at people and what they do on a social media platform that allows it. If you've got any, listen, I told you, if you have any quarrels with Jibs, take it up with Facebook, not with the individual that's expressing. That is stepping on my liberty of my freedom of speech. That is when I have to come at you and tell you that you were wrong, and you always will be wrong. And in my point of view, everyone tells me you were wrong. Not you, David, but your admin. And like I said, you're losing someone in the community that helps you, whether you see it or not. We help each other grow. And do you want to keep losing people that is on your side, David? Because no one's on this guy's side unless a few people are, but I'm not on his side. Because what he showed last night was total disrespectfulness for no reason. Claiming that he told people. I didn't get that memo. I don't get that memo. Never did. I've been posting just on the group for how long? Off and on for like months. Recently it's been more aggressive. Recently it's been more aggressive. I got no complaints until now. Strange. Very strange. Think about that one for a second, ladies and gentlemen. I've been posting just off and on for a long time. But recently it's just been really just pushing GIFs quite a bit. And now this one admin complaining, I find that hard to believe that he has a quarrel with GIFs. Listen, then if you don't like GIFs, then you must hate people, because that's who makes them. Then you're not a people's person, you're not a communicator, you're not a people's you're not fused with the community. You're not understanding the community. That means you're not fit to be an admin. I don't care what degree, what sense of morality you live on, you're not fit. As a photographer, I don't abuse my power. But the one thing he came out and said, I'm fucking rude and I'm disrespectful and I'm selfish. How am I selfish for using something that has been provided me as a tool on the platform? I really don't understand that. How is it selfish that social media gives me the tools that I need to express, and that's selfish? Right. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking self-insecurity. I'm thinking maybe he likes attention. I'm thinking maybe he has some type of mental health issues that a person needs to take upon himself to deal with. Because I know I have. When I lost my wife and child, yeah, I'm still suffering from that. I cried yesterday because they're not here to celebrate 39 years of my accomplishments. I tear for a little bit. Even a young lady was sitting over there, walked by, and was like, must be a good show. I was like, no, I'm actually thinking about someone. See? Like, when you lose someone, it hurts. But I don't go out in the world and like take my frustration out on people because I have a personal problem with, like I said, like as if I had a personal vendetta against GIFs. Let's say I didn't like GIFs. I wouldn't attack another photographer or someone using the platform, using those tools, just because you personally don't like it. That's abuse. No matter how you see it, how long you try to twist this, it's still abused. No matter what. Even Facebook now just agreed, because I just saw the email, because I reported his ass, because I just posted. They even call him abuse, harmful to a community. That's abuse. Even Facebook, not YouTube, Facebook, sorry. Facebook the notification to the email. Yes, I did send a notification to Facebook showing proof of admin abuse within this particular group with this particular person. Now, I have wrote a very good description. It's not the person in charge of the group. It's just the admin itself and his recollection on what he thinks what is abuse. And I'm gonna read that email in a second and see what they say. I saw agreement to the. I just saw agreement to the thing, but let me check it. Yes, agreement to. Okay, yeah, agreement. Is an agreement that he abused his power. So that's how I get stuff done. You wanna mess with people in your community. You wanna torment people in the community. I can torment you even more by reporting your ass to Facebook because that was inappropriate. I did not use one piece of language. I didn't swear at them. I didn't disrespect them. I told them, ho, wait a minute. No one had, and I never knew you had this problem. And I'm sorry, you mistaken me for someone else. We never had this conversation. Because if we did, and I'm pretty sure that you can ask anyone at my job that I'm pretty good at what I do. And I'm pretty sure I remember if I had this conversation with you. And honestly, I don't even talk to you. So that's another reason why you're full of shit. I don't hardly speak to you. Only time you speak to me is when I post a photo. Or you post a photo and I just leave my thoughts. I either use a bun or a like. And I'm not sure if I left a GIF on any of his photos. I probably did. And it's mostly like really good GIFs. Like, wow. Like something like that. Or like mouth dropping. You know, humor, but funny. But like showing my dedication that I love the art. But yeah, I just feel like something needed to be done. So I'm gonna do it my way. And if David said if David says I overreached, no, I didn't overreach. This is why these tools are there on Facebook to report abuse. Cyberbullying is what the problem is today. People want to be conquered over everyone. Everyone wants to be better than the next person, but they never want to actually agree with the person or join forces. So you pretty much came on the group just to be a bully. Because you think you have admin power? Admin power ain't shit, bro. When you become someone people respect in the photography community and follow you in your own group, that's when you are respected. Like David. David started a group. I joined. We all got in together. And look, it has grown because of all of us sticking together. It's grown. But now you took one member that helped the group grow by sharing information, photos about the information of the photo. You take that one member, and now you divide it. For now, you divide it. Now, some people may side with me, some people may not side with me. That's fine. I don't care. But the one thing that you don't do is make enemies within the group. David specifically said that there will be no trash talking, no hate comments, no bullying, no, everyone can get together. You broke all the rules in the group. You broke all the rules, but I'm the one that left because I can't tolerate people that have a personal vendetta because they don't like something particular. Then take it out with freaking Facebook, not with the individual using the tools. Simple. I'm pissed off because my birthday night was going pretty good until I was like, I opened my phone and there it is. Like, and sometimes on Facebook when they say you get a message, you click on the messages. I don't know what Facebook did to the iPhone, but it doesn't go strictly to the post. It starts from the very beginning of the group. Weird Facebook, very weird. I don't know what you're doing, but it used to just go straight to the last comment, but it doesn't. It doesn't even go to the post. You have to look for the post, then click on it. Then what's the point hitting the notification when it doesn't go to it? It goes to the group, but it doesn't go to the post. I can prove to you right now. For instance, let me go get my other iPhone. Okay, so I got my other iPhone. So let's go to. Do I even have Facebook on here? I don't have Facebook on this phone. Wow. That's how much you know that I don't care. Like, it's like I do care. It's like I only have it on one phone. I use this phone for buying stuff. Like, 'cause I don't like taking out my credit card, so I just tap to pay to go for everything. Like, beep, 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 beep. Like a crazy. Like, I'm sick of. This is why I never carry cash when I'm traveling as a travel photographer. I travel with three things: a card, a phone that has my credit card information on it. You know, with the tap to pay. But anyway, and traveler's checks. And this is taking forever to load. So I'm gonna show you guys what happens if this downloads. What's it? This internet here is not that great. I tried to do a live stream yesterday with all my setup, the light and everything. And OBS, it just lagged the whole entire time. It was much better to do it with my phone. And that live stream, which is supposed to be a Lightroom tutorial on what I took the first night that I was here in Chicago, and yeah, wasn't able to do that live stream, so that's a failure on my part. Okay, look at that, still downloading. Slow as internet, very slow. What is that? For a moment, there was no music in here, and then every time, this is why I'm trying to be careful with YouTube, because like YouTube would get demonetized or give you a copyright strike right away if there's music in the background, and you have nothing to do with it. You could be in a public place, and they would just literally say, "Oh no, we don't care." Right, Susan? But anyway, so yeah, my parents actually left me a voicemail and wishing me happy birthday for a second time. And Yuki called, my buddy Tech called, Mickey called, Drewy called, a whole bunch of my friends called, mostly night. I had a lot of international friends call me and left me text messages and birthdays and wishes, but I'm like saying to myself, "Where's the camera? Where's my camera, people?" No, I'm kidding. Okay. Why is this new check-in process? Oh, Facebook. You're so ridiculous. You see how now what you have to do now to log into Facebook? This is ridiculous. It's asking me for something. No. I'm pretty sure. No. Oh boy. Facebook, what the fuck are you doing? What is Facebook doing? Makes no fucking sense. Okay, so now I gotta check an email. Fucking stupid. Okay. This is weird. Very weird. To automatic connect to my messenger, but it's not. Oh boy. Facebook, why are you doing such stupid stuff, man? What's going on? See, Facebook, social media, I'll tell you, it's like a death sentence. No. This is ridiculous. Come on, Facebook. It's fucking ridiculous. Can't believe that you have to, like, literally manually put all this information in onto a new device. That's fucking stupid, Facebook. So stupid. There we are. See? Fucking stupid. Now I'm in Facebook. Now let me show you what happens. Let me break this up. Now I'm gonna show you what happens. For instance, you see that? See this? Photoshop and photography. This is a group that I'm admin for. When I click on it, that's what happens. It doesn't go to the post. It goes straight to the very top of the group's page. It doesn't take you, sorry it's in Japanese, I'm sorry guys, but it doesn't take you to the post. This is the problem with Facebook. Again, like also, I'm getting one of these. When I post an image and I post my information about the shutter speed and everything, and when I go to the phone, this is what happens. All this gibberish on the phone. Now, I post this through my laptop, but it shows up like this on the phone. So something is pretty inaccurate with Facebook right now. So listen, I do it again, watch. If I click this, it takes me to the front page of group. This happens to all groups. This happens to all groups. So, back to what I was saying about the photography videography school. It happens every single time since Facebook updated like 3 weeks ago. It's never did that before. But that's the result when I'm looking at my phone. But yeah, so when I try to respond to the messages, oh come on. See this? Throwing advertisements in your face. Listen, Facebook, I'm not giving you my money. You failed me the first time. Just. Oh, by the way, thank you, Honey Saber, Langdon Ball. Thank you, David. Thank you, Robert. Wait, I'm gonna mention their names. Barry Streets, Jerry, Jose Castro, Jeffrey, Thomas, Lavinia. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. I really do. Yeah. Who else I have to say happy birthday? Thank you to, see here, who wished me birthday wishes. Erin Anderson, thank you for the birthday wishes. Mello, she's my homegirl in New York. Selmia, she's my fellow friend and photographer. She's Tibetan. She does really great work. Follow her on IG. Yuma, Captain 10. He's from Russia, by the way. So I got a big fan for Russia, which is pretty awesome. Melody, she's a psychologist working at the university. Yu 2024. Susu, my sister. You guys have met my Japanese sister, but she's on Instagram. Just gotta pay attention to my Instagram. Who else? Vidritus, Poopod Studios. Yep. Mr. Walker, Jerry Walker. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Tech, everyone, thank you for the birthday wishes, man. I really appreciate it. But you guys still didn't with my camera. I thought you guys were gonna team up and buy me a new camera. A used camera. It could be that A6300 that I want. But yeah. What the hell? What the hell is that? Alright guys, so I'm not sure why the music is playing, but Yeah, someone's in the other room, like. But I'm gonna end this live stream before YouTube gives me a copyright strike for someone else's freedom, a right to sing in public. Yeah, I'm telling you, if it's not admins, it's YouTube. If it's not YouTube, it's Facebook. If it's not Facebook, it's just admins. I'm telling you, like I said, social media, social media is a death sentence for everyone. I gotta go, guys. Subscribe, like, share. If you guys want to support the channel, please do. If you guys want to give me some birthday wishes, there's a PayPal donation link in the descriptions below. Oh, goddamn. See, here's another thing about the hospital before I let you guys go. The towels, when you dry, they flick on you. So you get these white cotton spots all over you. That's not good. Because that can cause an irritation of some sort, or... Come on. That's not cool. Yeah. But anyway, subscribe, like, share, and I see you guys when I get back to Madison. And I got a lot of footage I'm going to edit while I was here. I know it's not much. I just wanted to relax most of the time. But talk to you guys. Eat, sleep, photography, videography, repeat. Peace.